The biggest accomplishment, I would say, is connected to the creation of Omnicom. There were a number of us who were sort of architects of that big three-agency merger in 1986. I had been obsessed as the CEO of Needham Harper Worldwide at that time with merging with Doyle Dane Bernbach. Bill Bernbach was the model for every creative person probably in the country. I had spoken with him a few times. There were no real opportunities that I thought were good opportunities for me to join that agency. After his death, that agency was not faring so well. I felt that the Needham agency and the Doyle Dane agency were perfect partners. And the Omnicom three-way merger allowed me to try to put those two cultures together. They were different cultures. The Needham agency, although I was in New York by that time where the headquarters were, but it grew up in Chicago, and it had a sort of a Midwestern culture. And as you know, Doyle Dane was a street smart, savvy New York agency, and trying to put those two together to create what is now DDB Worldwide was a real task. I had some good people helping me, but there were also some people who were against it. Mm-hmm. In fact, I could only find one editorial in the trade press that was positive about the whole Omnicom idea. There was an editorial in Advertising Age that said, look, these guys, and by that he meant Alan Rosensheim, myself, and some of the people from Doyle Dane, Barry Loughran and John Bernbach. These guys didn't ask permission. They didn't ask clients. They had an idea for a holding company based on creativity, and they put it together, and we salute their courage and we wish them well. Everybody else was saying, nobody needs this. This is all about, this is about greed. This has nothing to do with client service. But of course it did, because we could see that the business was going to be increasingly consolidated. There were going to be maybe 7 major brands at the top, and then there was always the boutique sector, but not so much in the middle ground, and we didn't want to be in the middle ground. But clients were going to need service all over the world. So if a client came to the Needham agency, we were number 16 at the time, and say, well, we need service in these 36 countries. Well, we have 20 of those countries. And putting Needham and Doyle Dane together was an accomplishment. And it turned out to be pretty successful. DDB Worldwide continues to be one of the most recognized and most creative of the agency networks. And I would say that I didn't do it alone, of course. I had a lot of help, but it was my idea. I was I was the CEO, and that I would say is my biggest accomplishment, or the one I'm most proud of.